this is Taryn with Grace B Creations. How is everybody doing? Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful afternoon so far. I apologize. I did not get a video out last night. We ended up being a lot later out for my son's birthday party dinner. So by the time I got back, I had such a headache because it was so loud in the restaurant. So I was not able to get back and do a video for part 2, so I thought I would do it this afternoon instead. So here we are. We are doing part 2. I'm so excited. I've seen a couple of people already starting their journals, and I'm just so in love with all the work you all are doing, and I'm ready to start part 2, and I cannot wait to show you what I have chosen for my book cover. I figured it out, and I have a plan, and I cannot wait to show you guys. So where we left off with part 1 is we did the inside of the book with the decoupage. I had to wait until it finished drying, and then I went and did the pink. It went on fine after it dried a little bit. Then this is the part where we're lining it. Okay, I did one already because I want to show you what it looks like. We're going to do the other side, and I'm going to show you how. Okay, we're going to do that, and we're going to do the center. All right, that's what we're doing today. I also want to show you what my cover is going to look like. Okay, so let's take a look at my book. This is my cover. So all the way around. It's nice and soft and has that batting inside of it as well. Okay, so this is how my cover is going to look. I'm going to have, let me put something underneath so that it sits. So it sits up straight for you guys to see. Oop, a little too high. I always have a hard time finding that perfect size thing to put in here when I want to. There we go. All right, so this is what the book is going to look like. I'm going to have this along the edge. I chose this lace piece. And let me tell you, when you have a lace collection like I do, you have a hard time choosing what to use on your book cover. I could not figure out what I wanted to do, and then it clicked. It was one of those things for me where it just clicked. And I always sit there and I'll work with all the different combinations, and I played with it and I figured it out. I'm like, wait a minute. I have been holding on to these 2 pieces of lace now for a long time. I have 2 appliques, these 2 pieces here. I got this from Esme, Crafty Me Shop, a part of my DT box. And I have been dying to use them, and they finally have a place in my crafting. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to have this down, and it's going to go along the back. It's, as you can see, it's going to go along the back of the spine. Okay, and then I'm going to have this laying on top like this. Make sure I have the right end up right here, just like that. It's going to be glued down, or just in the center like that, so that the point goes right to there. And it's going to lie like this on the spine. As you can see, it's going to look really pretty. And then, once that's done, I made this journal topper. And that's going to go on top. And I'm going to have 2 wraparounds coming around. And it's going to be tied on the side. And I'm going to have a nice brooch. And this is going to be my shabby closet book. I am so excited. I made this morning. Well, I already started it, but I finished it. I did some stitching. There's a little bit of batting on the inside of this, but I did some stitching. And I did 2 layers, And then I put this beautiful rose applique inside, and I did some beading, and that's going to lay on top with, underneath is going to be 2 sides coming out. I'm waiting for my closures to come in. It's going to look like this. I have more coming in from Esme. Should be coming in on Monday, and that's going to be my closure. It's going to be stitched along the back, and then it's going to come out like this, and one on the other side. This is like a dusty rose. It's really pretty. So that's going to be my book. I'm excited. Probably going to end up putting the cover on tonight. It's just going to be stitched on the side and then glued as well. So that's going to be my book. Excited. But here we are on part 2. And I'm showing you how to do the inside panels. I have some of my tags that I have done over time. This is like the shabby closet is what this book theme is. And so I'm going to end up gluing one of these tags down, and then one is going to go on the back as well to start the book, to kind of like open that book up. Wasn't sure if I was going to make this into a pocket or not. Oops, it kind of got glued down, so probably not. I think I'm just going to go ahead and lay this tag on top. Maybe put corners on there or something. I'm not sure yet, but this is what I did. So let's go into doing the inner part of the book. I did a piece of cardstock that was embossed with one of my favorite embossing folders. Okay. And the inside size is 5 3/4, 8 1/4. Okay, that's the inner part. I rounded the corners, and that's going to sit right on top. But before I sit it on top, I'm putting down a piece of this lace here. Now, as you can see, when it goes up, you don't have to worry about the little bit of that showing. You will not see that when the signatures are in. So don't worry about that, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to glue down, lightly glue. I'm not going to go crazy like the decoupage. And I'm going to put down, let me just straighten this out first. All right. It's nice and bright in here because I'm actually doing a video during the day. Have lots of sunshine coming in. I usually have pretty good lighting in my craft room anyways because I've got like 5 lights in here. But sometimes it creates shadows and stuff, but the nice sunshine outside is making the room really pop right now, so I like it. All right, so I'm just placing this lace down. And this is just that vintage lace. You can put fabric down if you want. You just don't want to go too thick. So I'm going to go ahead and trim. Like that. I'll trim that up in a minute when I can turn the book around. There's a little bit hanging over the edge. Okay, hold on 1 second. Check something really quick. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to just trim the top. The bottom. A little bit more. All right. So So now, next step is I'm going to go ahead and lay down this cardstock. I used that shiny paper that I told you guys about, the really nice shimmer paper cardstock, and I did the nice embossing on that. So again, I'll leave a link below. I've done a couple of videos using this paper already. So if you don't know where the paper is, if you want to get this really pretty paper, I will leave a link below for you so you can get some. It makes beautiful embossing. Now, make sure when you're putting down your cardstock or whatever you're putting down, make sure not to go over the crease, okay? You want to be able to go like this without the paper touching on the bottom. You also want to make sure you glue down those edges really well. Okay? Even if you have to go back in with the glue and just see if there's anything lifting up, you want to make sure you get it good and firm. You don't want it opening up. Like that. Like so. Oh, hello. I almost swiped my book right off the table. So you guys can see a few little new things on here. I got a huge a huge Temu haul in yesterday. It wasn't sponsored. This was a Temu haul that I actually bought. Look at these darling charms. Hold on, let me just get the glue off my hands. Look at these darling cameo rose pendants. Aren't those cute? And then I got some of these really adorable pendants. Sorry guys, I've been like wiping glue all day, so gotta wash my hands. And then I got some of these little charms. These are gonna be really cute on the little stick pins or little cards and projects and stuff. Let me show you what they look like. Aren't those cute? Different colors. They got diamond, purple. And then I got these. Let me show you one. They are adorable. Little heart wings. Oh my gosh, my hands are so horrible. I'm so embarrassed. Look at that. Oh my goodness, huh? Aren't those cute? I got such a big haul yesterday. I would do a video, but I'm in the middle of doing the series right now, and I've just got way too many videos to make. So that's why I'm kind of showing you a few things now while this is drying. What else did I get? I'm trying to think if there's anything at my hand's reach. I got this. Really pretty. I got quite a few things. Maybe when I get the time I can do a quick video and show you guys. I got lots of little pins and stuff like that. I got more of my pendants. You know, those little pendants that I like doing. Trying to look around to see if there's anything else. I got this really pretty lace. Let me show you really quick. Guys, look at this. Are you kidding me? Ah! Isn't that gorgeous? When I saw this, they're all sold out. So I can't leave you the link for it. Because if I give you the link, it won't go to it because it's sold out right now. But I will keep an eye on it because I want more. I will definitely let you guys know when this is back in stock. They have it in purple. And they also have it in this, there's another color. Oh, what color is it? It's not white. It's like a dusty blue. So pretty. It'd be pretty like right there, but it can't because you're doing the signatures and I can't have anything on the fold. But wouldn't this look really pretty though? I wonder if that would... I'll find a way to put this in my junk journal, trust me. So, I just thought I would show you that. All right, so let's go to the next part. So now I'm going to put down this really pretty lace here. All right. That's not it. Let it go. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I thought I was doing it the wrong way. I hate trying to figure out like what side the lace is on. This is the back. I've done it a few times where I've put in the wrong end down. I'm going to try and get, there's a couple of pieces that are wrinkled. I hate that when lace gets wrinkled, and I always forget to use my little iron. So I want to try and get a piece that's not wrinkled. All right. So we're going to glue right there. I think I'm going to make this one a pocket. So, or should I? Because I'm placing down that photo. I don't want to stuff the card inside. I really wanted to place these cards on top. Did I make this a complete full pocket? I don't want to rip. Hold on. I don't want to rip the cardstock. I just want to see. Okay, that's not ripped. Hold on. Can I lift? I can lift this, okay. Maybe I will make it into a pocket. But I really want to place these cards down. Oh, that's ripping. Never mind. Keep it as it is. I'm not making it into a pocket. I'm just going to go ahead and glue it down. I was like, oh my gosh, I can maybe turn it into a pocket. But my vision is to have these cards to start my book to show that it's a closet, like a shabby closet, and I wanted to place it on top. So basically this lace here is just for decoration, just to add a little something on the edge. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and just create just a lace backing. Like that. All right, so now I'm going to trim. I'll trim it better. Just trying to get it off for now. All right. Make sure it's glued down first. All right. So I'm just using this as a background. It's not going to be a pocket or anything. It's just a pretty background for the cardstock. I didn't want it just being a plain cardstock. Make sure. Okay, good. We have nothing touching. And then I'm going to put that down here. And then it's either going to be this one or this one. Actually, I like the shoes because we already have a shirt there. These tags were so fun to make. I love these tags so much. I will have to definitely do a project showing you how to make these tags. Maybe I will do this using different photos because I would like to add more tags to my journal. Maybe we can do it for, let me think, the next Friday with Friends. Friday. It will not be tonight, by the way. I told you guys I might do a Friday with Friends, because I'm doing a video today, I won't be doing a video tonight. So we're going to just have our Friday with Friends next Friday. So how about that? How about we make some of these awesome tags next Friday? All right. Let me just take a sip of my drink. And let this dry a couple more minutes, and then we'll place actually this one on top. Just checking one thing. All right, I have to go and just fix something really quick in the other room. I hear somebody knocking at the door really quick. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Thank you so much. All right. Well, you guys didn't really wait. I mean, it was like that for you guys. So it's not like you had to sit there and wait. That's why I like to hit the pause button, because I don't want you guys to have to sit there wait for me. All right, so let me go ahead and trim the top. Now, the next video, part 3, is going to be a long one, because we'll be choosing our signatures. Best part. We'll be doing our signatures, picking out papers for our signatures, and then creating the holes in the center. So the next video is going to be a big one. My favorite part. All right, so now we've got both sides in. Okay, so we have both of our panels in the book. Okay, I have a little bit of a bulk there. I'm going to have to glue inside there. Just go in here and just make sure that you have it good and glued down. Now, usually I don't have a problem with this. It usually lies nice and flat, but because I decoupaged 3 layers of lace and fabric for this book, it ended up being a lot thicker. But I actually like it because it feels nice and soft. But it just created a little bit of bulk. So I had to go in and cut some down last night. Yesterday, I had to go in and just trim some of that bulkiness out once it dried. But usually when I do a book, it just lies nice and flat. I only usually do 1 layer of fabric when I decoupage, so it's a little bit better. Probably should do the inside of that a little bit too. Just go in there and just add a little tiny bit of glue. Just make it nice and straight. Okay, so now we have the center. My center that I picked out, I stitched that this morning. I am doing this piece right here. This is going to be my center. Now, you don't have to worry about that. It's not going to show when we have our signatures in there. And if you really do want to cover that, which sometimes I do, what I will do is take, hopefully I'll be able to find it. Hold on, let me look. You can take a thin piece of ribbon. Is this the right size? No, it's too small. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, guys. I don't think this is going to be big enough. Oh, actually, no, that's not going to be wide enough. No. I know what I'm looking for, but I'm getting the wrong size. Hold on, guys. Let me just grab this really quick. Like a ribbon like this. You can grab a ribbon or you can grab something a little thin, and you can just go ahead and line the sides right there. But it can roll up a little bit, or you can just take some lace and put it down there, like some very thin lace, if you want to cover that part. It's really not going to show much when you put your signatures in. You can do that. I've done, where is it? This flexible lace. You can do this here. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, nothing is ever where it's supposed to be. I went and I sorted everything out, and you would think I would be able to find things. You can kind of do like, I have another thinner one, this kind of in the middle, because when you close it, it does flex, you know. So you can go ahead and create something right there in the crease. What I'm looking for, though, is what I want to show you, and I always see it, like all the time. Because I want to show you, it's hiding on me. It's like, oh, I'm going to hide. Because I know you want to show everybody. Oh my goodness. I just saw it like a few minutes ago. It's like, where'd you go? You couldn't have gone far. Oh my goodness. It's that Dusty Rose lace that I use all the time. I can't believe I cannot find it, because I think that would actually work really well for inside of here. Oh well, I'll have to find it after. Oh, wait a minute. I know where it is. In my new drawers. Duh. I forgot I got new drawers to my right, and that's where I put them. So you can take this, and it's kind of still see through it though, and you can just glue that down. That way you have a little bit of a, I don't know why I thought it was darker than that, but you get the point. You can try different kinds of lace to put in the center there, where you can still open and close it without it disturbing it. Or you can use a thin piece of ribbon. You can do washi tape. You can try that as well, to just put along there. But once you get your signatures in, you will not really see those. You might see it a little bit when you open the first page, but completely up to you if you want to go ahead and cover that. But keep in mind, you don't want to make it too thick, because we're going to be putting our 3 holes. I'm doing a 5 pamphlet stitch, 3 signatures. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 3 over. Okay, so make sure not to put down anything too heavy, because you want to be able to poke your holes through. Okay? So you can actually put, you know how I put that lace down before I put the cardstock down? You can also put that down if you want in the center. It kind of masks that a little bit, and then go ahead and put your center down. And that also flexes as well. So actually, I think I might do that. I think I'm going to go ahead and put this lace down, and then put the other thing on top. So I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of glue on the crease, not too much. Right down the middle. Oops. All right. Not putting much glue down. just a little bit. I can't find my glue spreader. Not that it matters, seeing that I've already got glue all over my fingers. Okay. Let's see. All right. I'm going to go ahead and trim this. Like that. And then the other side. Perfect. Perfect. All right, so now, see, it still bends fine. You can bend it that way, bend it this way, bend it, make sure it's good. There we go. Now I'm going to put down my center. All right. I probably could have made this a little wider, but the crease is right there, so I was keeping it right in the crease. That's fine. All right, all good. Like that. Like that. So I hope you guys are so excited about this book. I want to know in the comments below, how is it going? How is the book process going for you? How was doing the cover? I want to know how you guys are doing. Please keep me in the loop. We're doing this together. And if you're not working alongside of me and you're just watching and waiting until I'm done, please share when you do make it. Share over on the Facebook group. We would love to see your progress. It doesn't have to be finished or perfect. We're all learning and doing along together. So don't feel like you have to have something completely done to share it with me. I would love to see it. And if you have any questions, the best way to get a hold of me is on Facebook Messenger, on my group. You can tag me on my group. But the best way is Messenger first. You can also message me on Instagram Messenger as well. I am on both. Oops, I'm a little crooked with that one. Little crooked. Let me just go like this. It's a little bit easier to see it, so I don't cut the book. All right. All right, look at that. Nice. Just gonna glue a couple of these down that are lifting up. I love that center. It's so pretty. Look at how that looks on the inside. When you get the signatures in there, that's going to look so cute. All right. So now, place down my image on the inside. I'm wondering if I want to put a little something around it. I'm not sure. I'm also wondering if I wanted to put like a little ruffle on the edge so that when I have my book closed, like this, I have like a little ruffle on the edge, but I'm not sure yet. That's good. I wonder if I should put this image down yet, or if I should just wait to see if there's something I want to add in there. I feel like it needs to be like around something. By the way, oh my gosh, I spent all morning trying to find another piece of, where is it? This right here. This is the last two pieces I have of this, and I wanted to use this as the inside. Look at how pretty this is. I'm like, are you serious? Out of all the lace I have, I cannot find any more. I was an inch short of making it on this side. I just needed that much more. I'm like, I've got to have another piece somewhere. But nope, couldn't find it. So, wouldn't that be cool though if I could use it like around, like a corner somewhere? I don't know. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do for behind this. So I don't think I'm gonna place the photo yet. I want to think about it a little bit. I don't want to just place it down. I want to do something like surrounding it, and just like maybe some cheesecloth or something, or which I don't have any of. I need to get some. Look at this. I got this in yesterday from Temu as well. Look at this really cute. And this is what I did the front of my topper with. Here, you can see the little beads. I just took the beads off, but it's like it's beads and ribbon and lace. It's it's all together. Like, let me see if I can show you. It's supposed to go. It's supposed to be together when you place it down. It has the lace, the ribbon, and the bead all together. Like, where's the ribbon? I'm missing the ribbon. Hold on. Oh, here it is. Okay, so it goes like this. It's like ribbon, lace, and beads all together in one. It all goes together. So, be kind of cool to do something like that on the edge. Kind of decorate it like around. That could be cool. Wouldn't that be kind of neat? I'll have to think about it. I think this part is like not supposed to be there though. It's too... I'm gonna have to straighten this thing out. They didn't do a good job keeping it together though. It's all wonky. It's like some pieces are like, it's attached, but it's not. So it's this, and the lace. Like this. But it's attached, but it's not. But that'd be cool just to have that like, just along the sides or something. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I gotta untangle it too. It got a little tangled up. But that was cool. Got that from Temu. Alright. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Maybe I should put the book cover on. Let's go ahead and put the book cover on. And then we'll end the video. And then the next video, part 3, will be choosing the signatures. I might actually do that video tomorrow. Not sure yet. It's either going to be tomorrow or I will do it on Monday. I'm not going to be taking too many breaks in the series. Last time we did a book, I did only once a week towards the book. I want to keep the progress of this book going. So while we're in the book series, there's not going to be a Making It Monday or a Tag Me Tuesday because we're going to be doing the series, okay? So I will do a video. If I don't do one tomorrow, we'll do part 3 tomorrow on Monday. Okay, so I want to keep the series going so that you guys can continue. I don't want to make anybody wait. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put the topper on. And then I will end the video so you guys can get working on your book. I can upload this so you guys can get working on it. I cannot wait to see how far you've gotten. I'm so excited for you. All right, I want the rose right in the center, just like that. So that's where I want it. I'm going to trim it. I'm just going to do a quick trim. And I'll straighten it all out after. All right. Let me go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for this one. That's my 3-in-1 over there, but I got Fabri-Tac that's meant for the book topper. All right, hold on one second. Let me check something really quick. Ooh. All right, Esme is actually having her lace sale right now, and it happened to be just when I started the video. So I have it kind of going on the side while I'm doing the video to make sure I'm not missing out on anything that's good. All right, and I didn't want to stop the video because I want to get this uploaded for you guys. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and this always makes me nervous because you're putting glue down on the book. So I like to be very careful. I'm going to put something to hold it up. All right. Paper towel real quick. So this is Fabri-Tac. Okay? This is my Fabri-Tac glue. If you're wondering who decorated this bottle, I got this from Teresa for the Advent. She made this for me. Miss T, I call her. You hear my bird in the background? He just did the wolf whistle. Woo woo. All right. This always makes me so nervous because I'm afraid it's going to be done wrong and I don't want to pull it up and ruin the fabric. Do you guys hear the bird? Let me turn the music down. Hold on. Hear him? That's my cockatiel bird. Don't get me wrong, he's a pain in the butt. He's not one of those nice cockatiels that are hand-fed where you can take them out and pet them. And I used to train little cockatiel birds a long time ago. When I was younger, we had a few, and they were so sweet. Well, this one is horrible. He just has an attitude, and it was given to us by someone. I think the bird was abused because someone gave him to us. He was found in the middle of the road as a baby, and we took him in, but he never let us hold them. Okay, let me just go ahead and glue here. Get that. Okay, let's see. Hold on, sorry guys. All right. All right, now I just want to make sure before it fully dries that it's completely, I want to make sure it's over enough. This is why I wanted to make sure to check it before I put it down. I need it to come up just a little bit more. Right there. Because of this other topper. This is nerve-wracking. This is the part that I hate the most, is putting the topper on, because I'm always afraid that it's going to go wrong and I have to pull it up and then it ruins the fabric underneath. So I always do this part really carefully. All right, should be good. Let me just place that one more time just to check it. Always lightly glue. Anytime you're working with something like this, always lightly glue it. Don't go all in right away. If you're placing something down, lightly glue it, because if you have to move it a little bit, you want to be able to pull it back up without ruining what's underneath. All right. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. All right, I'm glad I moved that up a little bit. It was a little too far down. All right, now that I've got the placement down, I'm going to go ahead and glue it. I love Fabri-Tac. It works so good. All the beacon glues work so good. I don't use anything else. I love my beacon glue. The 3-in-1, the Fabri-Tac, and the Fabri-Fix. Those three are really good. And I don't know why there's much of a difference between them. I mean, they all pretty much do the same thing. With the exception of, I think, Fabri-Fix, you can do glass, I believe, and ceramic. I think that's what the difference is. I'll have to look at it. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and trim the rest. So to do that, I'm just going to open it up and I'm going to lie it flat, and I'm just going to carefully trim, unless, let me just check something really quick. How would it look if I, nope. All right, I was going to say, how does it look if I just go up? It doesn't look good. All right, let's just go ahead and trim it. I'm just lightly trimming along the edge. I'm not going to get too close to the book. I'm just going to trim it first and then retrim again on the other, going the other way. And I'm do the same thing. Just do it lightly. And then I'll go flip it around and do it from the other side. See how you can see it on the other side? Sometimes it's easier to do it from the inside. I want to go ahead and just glue that down a little bit more. Right there. Don't be afraid to take your time with it, to do all the small little pieces. Because this is the most important part, is your cover. Okay. Let me just let that dry for a second. All right. Still a little tacky, but it's just about dry. All right, let's do the inner part now. Let's get those edges off. Oh yeah, that's right, I turned the music down. I usually have the background music playing. It's YouTube approved. Just to have a little something playing on the background. Ooh. All right, turn it around and trim the rest. Sorry if I'm going a little slow on this part. It's just I want to be very careful. All right. All right. Might have to trim that one more time. It is cold out here. I woke up this morning and it was like 10 degrees and it says feels like it's 1. Yes, it did feel like it was 1 degrees. Okay, let's get this topper on because we are running now almost at an hour. So let me go ahead and put the topper on and then we will end the video so that you guys can get started on the inner part of your book. All right, so I'm going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to go around and glue it this way. Just so I make sure I get all the right spots. And this dry clear, this will dry clear, so. Let me see. Yeah. Perfect. Nice. Oh, she's so lovely. She's so pretty. What is this little thing here? Is that a glue roll? All right, so this is good and down in the middle. Let me just make sure. I am loving how this is coming out. She is so pretty. And I can't wait to have my little closure on the side. I'm going to have like a little brooch, kind of like shabby chic closet related. And then she's going to sit right on the top with the little sides going around and wrapping around. Oh my goodness, she's a beauty boy. I was thinking about adding one of these here. I was thinking about doing this on the front. I know it has 3 little beads there. Maybe I can place it right there. Yeah, right there. What do you think? Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. That's why I put it there, because when it's placed on top, it's going to be a bump. That's right. I could put it right there, but I might have my brooch there, so. I was wondering, I'm like, why didn't I think about that? I moved it to here because of the bump. That's what it is. Okay, never mind. All right, so that is our topper. That is the book. I might add a little something else to this. Not sure yet. I might put something on the underneath to add a little ruffle. I need to play with it a little bit more, but this is it so far. I might add a little something else onto the book, but if I do, you guys will see it tomorrow or Monday. But this is the book so far. We've got that done, and then we have the inside done. And next we're going to be poking the holes and then doing our signatures. That'll be next. All right, guys, that's it for today. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Definitely let me know where you are in your progress. Show me some photos. I want to see. I want to see what you guys are doing. I have a few of my friends that are working with their books, and they have texted me their photos, and I'm like so excited. Like I'm really excited for you. So definitely get in touch with me and let me know how your book is going. All right, so I will see you guys in the next video. Be on the lookout either tomorrow or Monday for part 3. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night, guys. Bye.